Everybody, so I'm going to do a quick video on XRP since it's kind of starting to move and get some attention here, and we'll look at some trend lines. So this XRP was released back in 2013, so it's been around for quite a while. You had this very long range of consolidation, a huge pop up. You had this long range of consolidation, and then we might be seeing a move like this that happened before. Probably not as big, obviously. This was 70,000%. But you'd probably get a fraction of that here. So let's take a look at trend lines really quick. So back here, you've got a trend line that popped out here. Popped out, went sideways and consolidated and popped out a little bit higher. From that trend line break to the top, that was about 573%. And then we consolidated sideways and draw another trend line here. What you normally see is a retest or a test of the trend line to create this trend line. And then you have this small breakout. And this is all you kind of see at this point. And then you get a retest of that trend line and then a parabolic move. Okay, the next trend line here would be this one right here. You had two touches of the trend line, three touches of the trend line, then you had a breakout, and then you retested it, and then you had a monstrous move to the upside, which was about 17,000%. And then you can draw a trend line down here. You had a little bit of a fake out, but once it broke this one, probably even draw it back above here. This was COVID, so it kind of did mess some things up. But you had a breakout here, and then a continued trend to the upside, which was about 800%. And then currently, what we're doing we've been in this downward trend line since May of 2021. Tested. We've broke out, and then we could be experiencing something similar to all these other breakouts. So that's just a heads up. Sometimes we come back down to retest it, so that could happen as well. Anything can happen in the space, but the majority of the time, whenever we break out of these downward trend lines, we get a pretty severe move to the upside. So I cover all of this in the Patreon group for $25 a month. I chart 3 videos a week, and it's really helpful for learning anything about wallets, anything about different cryptos. What does this crypto do? What's the point of this? How do I use this exchange? What's a decentralized exchange? I go over all of that stuff, and then I do a live Zoom meeting once a week on Monday, so you can get any questions that you have answered during that time. It's about an hour long. So if you need help in this space, it's significantly cheap for the value that you get. So I'll come out with another update on some other videos here in just a second.